Mothers of St. Timothy's, good morning on this Mother's Day. I thought it only fitting that I should say a few words to you with my hair all out of sorts and my pajamas still on, because my guess is that one of the things that you've discovered over these last few months is how out of sorts your life is. You know, being a mother, being a parent is tough enough in normal times, and you've been doing this in very abnormal times, and I just stand in awe and wonder of what you have done. You know, as I went through the list of mothers that I was going to send this to, mothers of small children, mothers of grown children who are almost out of the house, I just thought, my gosh, how are they doing this? This woman is working from home. This woman has got her spouse at home. This woman has got her children at home. She's negotiating their education from home. How do you do it? I don't know. I mean, it's tough enough in sort of normal times to be a parent, and you're doing this in a strange time. And how do you do this without your support networks? You know, the people you can process this with in person, the people that you can go out on the back, on the deck with a bottle of wine and just let some of this go. I don't know. I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for all that you are doing, and I want you to know how grateful God is for what you are doing. You know, and you know this, I think, there's nothing more important that you will do with your life than raising your children. Nothing. You know, I'm looking back on raising my children. They're now out of the house, and what my wife and I've done for our kids just grows in magnitude in my own eyes. And you know what you're doing for your kids? You're showing them what God is like. What could be more important than that? Showing them what God is like. You are loving them and caring for them and being patient with them and dealing with them and putting up with them. You're showing them what God is like, a love that never ends. But you know what? And I'm sure this isn't true for you, but it just may be that at some point in the last few weeks, you've lost your temper with your children. Can you imagine a mother or a father losing their temper with their children? Well, listen, mothers, don't beat yourself up. You're in good company. Guess what? God lost God's temper a number of times in the Bible with us. And if God can lose God's temper, you can lose yours. And you know what happened to God? God came back to God's true self. And so do you. So give yourself some love if you've lost it a few times. Don't beat yourself up. That you are alive is what is remarkable. You know, your kids don't know it now, but one day they will know it. They will know that your love for them was showing them what God is like. And what could be more important than that? You were showing them what God is like in all that you are doing for them, in the income you bring home to provide for them, in the meals you cook, the clothes you wash, the baths you give them, whatever it is you do for your kids. I mean, I just often look back at what parents do and I think, my gosh, how did they do it all? And how do they do it all in a time like this? Mothers, may this day be a day for you to celebrate who you are and what God has done through you. May you know how grateful God is, how grateful the community is for you. I'll tell you this, for me, there is nothing more moving on a Sunday morning than seeing what you do for your kids. And all I want to do when you come out of a service is give you a big hug, and I can't do that today, and it's killing me. God bless you today. May God fill you with much joy for everything you've done for your children. Love you a bunch.